While the Israeli government has already agreed to the prisoner swap with Hezbollah, a swap which will include Lebanese terrorist Samir Kuntar, the relatives of Kuntar's victims are still fighting to keep the child murderer in prison, going so far as the Supreme Court of Israel.
The history shows us that when you release terrorists, you're creating more terror action in the region. 180 Israelis were murdered by terrorists who have been released before. That's only in the last 6 years. We know hundreds and hundreds who were murdered from their previous deal with Jibril.
He was a policeman, yeah. He was the first one that was coming to what happened there. And he was died by Samir Kuntar. And today the government wants to release him.
Now we, the terror victims, are fighting for the justice of those who have been murdered and for the security citizen in Israel.
Here we pay alive terrorists for dead soldiers, and it's impossible. If we pay live terrorists for dead soldiers, the terrorists have no incentive to keep the hostages alive, and they have incentive to take the hostages and to kill them, knowing that even for the corpse we will pay alive terrorists.
I will suffer all my life because of him. My mother was dying 8 months after my brother because she was crying all the time. Now I'm without my brother, without my mother, and this one is going home, and it's very painful. And the second reason, it's what we're doing here. Where is the red line that we're crossing here all the time by the government? What will happen tomorrow? Tomorrow, if we don't have nothing to give them, so what we will do? We give them maybe 2 F-16, or what will be the next step of Hezbollah that will ask for us?
A blitz almost by the media and by the organizations who help the families, pressuring the Israeli government to do a deal which all the generals in the secret service were against it. And yet the government bent to the campaign.